so fabulous to be back here with you guys again after our little break. Now, if you are watching me on YouTube or Facebook, I want you to know that weather permitting, if you are in Dell Rapids, we will be doing this very same story time at 9 o'clock on Tuesday mornings in the field across the street from the library. So we will be doing outdoor story times, as many as we can. But if you can't make those, or if it gets too cold, or if it's raining, this is always an option for you too. And hopefully you guys were able to come to the library and pick up your craft packet. We'll go through that a little bit towards the end, but if not, we've got plenty left. Come stop by and pick one up. So we are going to go ahead and get started with our first fall story time. So each story time for these next 8 weeks, Miss Kinsey is going to focus on some fun fall foods. Try saying that 3 times fast. Fun fall foods, fun fall foods, fun fall foods. You start feeling kind of silly after a while, don't you? So we are going to talk about some fun foods that you find in the fall, either that they are harvested then, or it's just something that we typically eat in the fall. And inside your craft packet, you will have recipes in there for some fun foods or meals that you guys can make with the foods that we're talking about. So lots of great things are going to be happening this fall. Let's go ahead and get started. You guys ready to get all your wiggles out so that we can read some stories? Okay, ready? Arms straight up in the air and wiggle, 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 wiggle. Wiggle this way, wiggle that way. Shake and make a funny sound. Good job. Ready? Open, shut them, open, shut them. Give a little clap. Good job. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Put them in your lap. All right, we're almost ready. Do you guys remember what we need to say? Ready? I am great. I am smart. I am strong. I am loved. And today is a wonderful day. It is, isn't it? It is a wonderful day to get to spend some time with you, my friends, reading some fun books about fall foods. Now, our first book today isn't actually about a food, but it's about saying goodbye to summer and hello to autumn, which is a fancy word for fall, right? This book is by Kennard Pack. It has some very beautiful, beautiful pictures in it. So, here we go. Goodbye summer, hello autumn. Okay, here we go. Hello, late summer morning. Hello, trees. Hello. Now that the cool winds have come, we love how our branches sway in the sun. Hello, playful foxes and singing blue jays. Hello. We are busy looking for food. Some of us are heading south to our winter homes. Hello, walking stick and butterflies. Hello. We're surprised you saw us. We try our best to blend in, and we'll do the same in warmer places. Hello, beavers. Hello, chipmunks. Hello. We have no time to play because we're making cozy nests and dens. It will be cold soon, and we want to get ready. Hello, flowers. Hello. We are leaning into the sun, enjoying the last summer rays. Some of us, like asters and phlox, are late bloomers. We make the end of the season even more colorful. Ooh, hello, thunder. Hello. You can hear my low rumble from far away. My clouds loom over the open fields and quiet hills. Hello, breezy wind. Hello. I love to whoosh drizzle and leaves throughout the misty streets. Ooh, hello, chill in the air. Hello. It's time to bring out your thick sweaters and scarves. Hello, puddle. Hello. Now that the wind has come, I often get covered with fallen leaves. Well, hello, leaves. Hello. We are changing our colors. Some of us turn red or brown, white, or while others turn gold or yellow. The dogwood leaves turn purple. Hello, big orange sun. Hello. I am setting earlier and earlier now that summer is coming to an end. But I will see you again tomorrow. Goodbye, summer. Hello, autumn. The end. I really, really love all the beautiful pictures in that book. It really showed us the beauty of summer and then the new beauty of fall that we will be experiencing here very soon. All right, I need all my friends to please stand up. We are gonna stretch out a little bit. Ready? Stretch all the way up to the sky. Reach, reach as high as you can. We're gonna stretch to the side. Oh, and to the other side. Feels so good to stretch in the morning, doesn't it? Arms straight out. We're gonna stretch this way with our palms up and that way. Good job. We're gonna pull our arms in and give ourselves a great big squeeze. You guys are doing such a great job this morning. All right, shake out your hands. Get ready. I need you to follow after me, okay? We're gonna wave high and wave low. We're gonna wave fast and wave slow. I think it's time. We've got to go. Wave your elbows. Wave your toes. Wave your knees. And wave your nose. Scrunch your nose. Wave your chin. And wave your lips. Blow a kiss with your fingertips. Ready? Wave your ears. And wave your eyes. Wave your hands. And say goodbye. Goodbye, summer. Was that silly? What was your favorite? Mine was waving my lips. All right. Everybody plop back down, please. We are going to read our next story. It is called Sophie's Squash by Pat Miller and Ann Wilsdorf. This is Miss Sophie, and she has made a new fall friend. Let's see how this works out for her, okay? Here we go. Miss Camera Woman. Thank you. Sophie's Squash. One bright fall day, Sophie chose a squash at the farmer's market. Her parents planned to serve it for supper, but Sophie had other ideas. It was just the right size to hold in her arms, just the right size to bounce on her knee, and just the right size to love. "I'm glad we met," Sophie whispered. "Good friends are hard to find." At home, Sophie used markers to give her squash a face. Then she wrapped it in a blanket and rocked it to sleep. When it was time to make supper, Sophie's mother looked at the squash. Then she looked at Sophie. "I call her Bernice," Sophie said. "I'll call for pizza," said her mother. After that, Bernice went everywhere with Sophie. To Storytime at the library, to visit other squash at the farmer's market, to practice somersaults by the garden. Every night, Sophie gave Bernice a bottle, a hug, and a kiss. "Well, we did hope she'd love her vegetables," Sophie's mother told her father. "Shh," said Sophie. "Bernice is sleeping." "Sweet Pea," Sophie's mother said one morning as they made blueberry waffles, "Bernice is a squash, not a friend. If we don't eat her soon, she'll get mushy and gross. Let's bake her with marshmallows. Won't that taste yummy?" "Don't listen, Bernice," Sophie cried. That afternoon, Sophie's father took her shopping. "Sugar beet," he said. "Bernice is a squash. Why don't you pick a nice toy to play with instead?" But the trucks were too hard, and the dolls were too soft. Sophie clutched Bernice tightly. "No thanks," she said. "I have everything I need." After supper, Sophie's parents called a family meeting. Bernice napped in Sophie's lap. "Why don't we donate Bernice to the food pantry before she rots?" Father suggested. Sophie shook her head. "Bernice will last forever." "Bernice seems a little blotchy," said Sophie's dad on the way to the library one day. "She looks perfect to me," Sophie replied. At Storytime, some kids pointed and stared. "What's that spotty thing?" a boy asked. "Her name is Bernice, and she's a squash," Sophie said, "with freckles." "Maybe Bernice should stay home next time," Sophie's mom suggested. "Why?" Sophie asked. "She wasn't the one being rude." Still, as winter neared, Sophie noticed changes. Bernice seemed softer, and her somersaults lacked their usual style. "Visiting friends will cheer you up," Sophie said. At the farmer's market, squash were everywhere. Firm, shiny squash. "What keeps a squash healthy?" Sophie asked a farmer. "Well, that's simple, really," he said. "Fresh air, good clean dirt, and a little love." Well, Sophie thought, I have all that. At home, Sophie cleared leaves from Bernice's favorite spot. She made a bed of soft soil, tucked Bernice in, and kissed her goodnight. "Get better soon," she whispered. That night while Sophie slept, the wind whistled and tiny snowflakes fell. When she awoke, the world was covered in white. "Do you think Bernice is cold out there?" Sophie asked her mother. "I'm sure she's warm and cozy under her snow blanket," her mother replied. Sophie gazed out the window all morning. She was still there in the afternoon when her father came home with a surprise. "You need a new friend," he said. "Meet Ace." Ace was nice, but boring. He just swam around and around in his bowl. But during the long winter, Sophie discovered that Ace was a superb silent reader who did fabulous flips. He always listened politely when she talked about Bernice. Bernice was great at keeping secrets, she says. When the snow finally melted, Sophie rushed to the garden. The only thing there was a small green sprout. It looked strangely familiar. Bernice, Sophie said, how was your winter? After that, Sophie, Ace, and Bernice ate lunch together every day. One bright summer morning, Sophie somersaulted across her yard, landed by the garden, and stared in disbelief. Bernice had grown 2 tiny squash. Wow, Sophie told them. You look just like your mom. Soon, Bonnie and Baxter were just the right size for Sophie to hold in her arms and bounce on her knee. Just the right size to love. The end. Look at Sophie playing with her new friends, Bonnie and Baxter. That's a funny name for squashes, isn't it? All right. Good job listening, guys. Okay, I need everybody to please stand up. We are going to sing and dance to a little song. All right, here we go. Music for a child's heart. You guys ready? Stand up, get your wiggles out. Here we go.
Autumn leaves are falling down. On the CD download children's favorites, autumn songs and finger plays by the Learning Station.
Here we go.
Autumn leaves are changing colors, changing colors, changing colors. Autumn leaves are changing colors all over town. Autumn leaves are changing colors,
Change their colors.
changing colors.
They're up here changing their colors, right?
Colors all over town. Autumn leaves
Now they're gonna
are
fall
falling down, falling down, falling down. Autumn leaves are falling down, down to the ground. Autumn leaves are falling down,
Make them fall in a whoosh.
falling down. Autumn leaves are falling down, down to the ground. Take a rake and rake them up, rake them up, rake them up. Take a rake and rake them up on the ground. Take a rake and rake
Rake them up the other way.
rake them up, rake them up. Take a rake and rake them up on the ground. Make a pile,
Make a pile.
and jump in,
Ooh, and jump in.
and jump in. Make a pile
And jump in.
on the ground.
Ready? Do it again.
Make
a pile
and jump in.
Jump in.
And jump in and jump
Jump
in.
in.
Make a pile and jump in on the
Good
ground.
job.
Autumn leaves, autumn leaves, autumn leaves, autumn leaves, autumn leaves, autumn leaves are on the ground. Autumn leaves, autumn leaves, autumn leaves, autumn leaves, autumn leaves, autumn leaves are on the ground. Are on the ground.
Yay! Great job, guys. You are fabulous leaf makers. Was that fun being a leaf? Falling down, falling down. That's what happens to our leaves in the fall, isn't it? All right, we have one last story to listen to today. It's called Too Many Pears by Jackie French. Here's our cow friend, Pamela. And she loves her pears. And pears, just like apples, are usually harvested in the fall. All right, here we go. Pamela liked pears. Pamela liked fresh pears. She liked pears even more than Amy did. Pamela liked pears for lunch. Look, she's stealing that pear from that little boy. Pamela liked pears on picnics. Pamela liked stewed pears with ice cream too. Pamela liked pear pie with whipped cream. She is taking all the pears. Pamela liked picking pears. So did Amy and Grandma. We have to save our pears, cried Amy. Pears are my favorite. Amy picked lots of pears, but Pamela picked more. Grandpa built a fence around the pear tree, but Pamela crawled through a wombat hole under the fence. Grandma tied Pamela up, but Pamela took the tree pear picking too. We'll never get any pears, everyone moaned. I know what to do, declared Amy. Amy set the table for Pamela. There were brown pears and green pears. There were yellow pears and red pears. There were pears in chocolate sauce. There were baked pears and pear cream cake and a dish of pears as high as the roof. Pamela smiled. Pamela ate one pear, then she ate another pear, and another, and another, and another, and another, and another. Pamela ate 600 pears, and then she stopped. Pamela wasn't smiling anymore. The next day, Grandpa opened the gate for Pamela. Look at all the lovely pears, Pamela, Grandpa said. Pamela wasn't interested. Pamela was gazing at the apples. Too many pears. Pamela ate way too many pears. All right, so if you guys were able to come and pick up your craft packets, inside your bags for week 1, you will find this fun pear that is cut out of some really cool paper and this clear string. And what you guys get to do is lace the string back and forth through your cool pear. Now, if you want to make spots on your pear or anything else, you may decorate your pear however you want. But this is a fun way to practice going in and out, around and around your pear. And you can do this over and over and over again. Also, in your craft bag, you guys will find some recipe cards. And this week's recipe is for an easy pear crisp. So you use some fresh pears, cinnamon, brown sugar, vanilla, quick oats, flour, and butter to make a very delicious dessert using pears that I think Pamela would approve of. Thank you guys so much for joining me today, and we'll see you next week. Bye!